The nurse came and said, no, he's playing basketball. He said, listen, he's been preparing for this death for the past 2 years. Don't deceive me. He said, no. He started arguing with the nurse. The nurse was telling me, he's not dead, sir. He's not dead, sir. He sat down and was crying. And he saw his son just come with the ball, jogging the ball, sweating. What happened? I left you in the morning sick on the bed. They said your kidney has packed up. And they've told us you cannot live beyond 2 weeks. And what has happened to you? He said, I don't know that. All I know is that I drank a pap that she prepared and I'm fine. And guess what? The dad called the lady. He said, what did you give him? He said, pap. Where did you get? He said, the woman hugged in this area. He called the security man. He said, go and look for that woman. Bundle all the pap she has and bring it. And guess what? They started looking for how they could get her. That there is a particular, they always have a camera. They saw her and someone said, okay, he knew where she goes and all that. They traced that to where they could get her. And when the police and all that got there, they first carried the pap container and said, madam, you have to follow us. And she followed. She was crying and telling them, I'm not a bad person. I'm a widow. Have mercy on a widow and all of that. She got to the house of the man and the man asked her, what did you put in your pap? The woman fell crying again. He said, sir, I didn't put poison. I no poison anybody. I no put anything. That her husband died 2 years ago. She's even a Christian. That before she says her part, she goes to church. She will sweep in church and do all of that. The man said, what did you put in your pap? Story. That look at this guy. He's been sick and he has been condemned to death. That there's nothing they could do medically. He has been flown to the best medical facilities all around the world. And nothing could be done medically to help him. But as soon as he took your pap, he just came up. The woman started dancing. She started dancing, started singing and dancing. And guess what? She said, I'm a Christian. All I know is before I go and hawk, I go to church and I sweep. And I come back and I finish everything in church and go back home. That's all she does. There is a power of God that healed the guy. She was so confident. They gave him more pap, gave him more pap, gave him more pap. The man now told the woman and said, you know what? After a week, the guy was okay. Every check said that he has a new kidney. The man said, let me reward you. Life story, sir. And called her and said, write any amount you want. Put a check and said, write any amount you want. The mama didn't know what to do. She wrote 1. She wrote 000 1 million. And said, sir. The man said, you don't know who you are talking to. Told the thing. He said, I said, mama, write something. The mama, her hand was shaking. I think she first wrote 100,000 naira. Next time wrote on 1 million naira. The man tore the chair. He said, you don't know what you did for me? My only son. When the mama could not write, pushed that to one side, took the check himself. The mama was looking like this with her son and opened her mouth. The man wrote 1, put 9 zeros, making 1 billion, and tore the thing and said, mama, take for what you have done. And guess what? She made out of her pain being a widow. The covenant she has with God that will always go before I go and sell, I will go and sweep inside church, brought glory eventually. Listen to me, when a believer goes through pain, we should be expecting glory. A believer must not go through pain and the pain reduces you. No, you are not a Christian. There is something you are not doing right.